Hello, I'm Nikki Newman. This is my official YouTube channel. Please subscribe and support us.
The Young and the Restless Spoilers full. Welcome back to our channel. Besties, today is Wednesday, an absolutely beautiful day, but the vibes in Genoa City are anything but peaceful right now. Grab your snacks, get comfortable, and let's jump right into the absolute chaos we just witnessed. You guys, I am deceased. Stop what you are doing. I am literally shaking right now, and I am filming this while I am running errands, sprinting through the aisles of Target looking like an absolute maniac because I just had to jump on here and vent. Wait, we need to talk about this now. My jaw is completely on the floor, and I am hyperventilating over the sheer, unadulterated cinematic mayhem that just went down between Nikki Newman and Lily Winters. I mean, we are not just watching the show anymore. We are invested. My soul has actually left my body, and I am personally offended, totally living for it, and genuinely spiraling all at the exact same time. The gravity of what just happened is so heavy, I feel like I need to lie down on the pavement right here in the parking lot. I am physically vibrating from the sheer audacity of this world-shattering saga, and if I do not get this out of my system right this second, I am going to combust. Okay, so picture this. I was mid-skincare last night, literally had a charcoal mask smeared all over my face, and I was about to put on a cute little spa headband when the scene started. I literally had to yeet my phone across the room because the stress was too much. The absolute mess I was in while witnessing Nikki Newman march in and absolutely unleash decades of pent-up, unfiltered rage onto Lily, it was a psychological masterpiece. Bestie, be for real right now. I was screaming at my screen like a lunatic. The stakes are astronomical, and the tension was so thick you could cut it with a diamond. Nikki was so emotional. Her voice was doing that shaky, powerful thing that just commands the room. And Lily was standing there like a deer in the headlights, but also holding her ground like an absolute queen. I was pacing my living room, smearing charcoal all over my pristine white rug, and I didn't even care because the drama was that intensely good. Wait, backtrack for a second. I missed a step. I need to give you the context because my brain is going a million miles an hour. So, Victor, the absolute menace, the man with the mustache who literally controls the weather in Genoa City, decided to hand over Chancellor to Lily instead of Nikki. Let that sink in. He gave the company that Nikki loves, the company that is basically her baby and her legacy, straight to Lily. I am straight up unwell just thinking about the betrayal. Nikki is furious, and honestly, who can blame her? But the way she completely misdirected that anger onto Lily is what is sending me into orbit. She accused Lily of lying to her about the deal, acting like Lily sat in a dark room twirling a villain mustache, plotting her downfall. It is giving major I cannot even energy, and we are spilling all the tea right now because the layers to this betrayal are just too juicy to ignore. Oh, hold on. I should have mentioned this earlier, but which is honestly so unhinged. Lily completely clapped back. She was not taking it lying down. Lily basically looked Nikki dead in the eye and was like, I didn't betray you. This is 100% Victor's doing. And she is right. Lily is just out here trying to secure her bag and run a business. And Victor is playing 4D chess with everyone's lives. But Nikki, bless her heart, is in total denial. She does not want to see it that way. The two of them were going back and forth, exchanging the most vicious, tear-streaked dialogue, and I was just sitting there clutching my chest because I am literally too unwell to handle it. The emotional damage this scene inflicted on me is permanent. They are officially on my do not perceive list because my heart cannot take the stress of watching two iconic women tear each other apart over a man who literally thrives on chaos. And then, you guys, the absolute kicker, the cherry on top of this traumatic Sunday, Lily reveals that she has plans for Kane Ashby to run the company. Kane, I screamed. I literally shrieked so loud my neighbor's dog started barking through the walls. Nikki lost her absolute mind over this, and honestly, same. They argued so intensely about Kane and the future of the company, and it went absolutely nowhere. It was just an endless loop of screaming, crying, and corporate buzzwords mixed with deep personal resentment. The fact that Lily is bringing Kane back into the corporate fold to run Chancellor, the very company Victor snatched from Nikki's hands, is a level of petty and strategic brilliance that I am totally living for, but it also makes me want to pull my hair out. It is just so chaotic, and I am here for every single messy second of it. Wait, I'm glitching. Okay, back to the main event. But seriously, real quick, did anyone else notice the lighting in that room during the fight? It was so dim and moody, like they were in a gothic thriller instead of a brightly lit corporate office. And the way the ice cubes were clinking in the background, water glasses, it was giving major psychological thriller vibes, and I was utterly obsessed with the aesthetic. Okay, sorry, my brain is mush. Moving on, where was I? Oh, right. The fact that Nikki's anger is completely and totally misdirected. She has legitimate beef with Lily, sure, but the real villain here is Victor. It is always Victor. The man is a walking red flag, a human bulldozer who destroys everything his wife loves just to prove a point. Let's talk about Victor's actual motives, because this is where the tea gets scorching hot. Victor did not just give Chancellor to Lily out of the goodness of his heart. Oh no, bestie, he did it because he needed Lily to agree to his kidnapping plan. Yes, you heard me. His kidnapping plan. He needed her compliance for whatever shady, illegal scheme he is cooking up now, and he was willing to trade Chancellor, the very thing Nikki cherished, just to get Lily on board. He literally sold out his own wife's happiness and professional legacy to fund his unhinged revenge fantasies. I am genuinely flabbergasted. The fact that Victor prioritizes his need for vengeance over the best interests of his estranged wife is sickening. And don't even get me started on the vibes. It is toxic with a capital T. Nikki has been put through the ringer, and Victor is just sitting in his leather chair, sipping scotch, completely unbothered by the emotional wreckage he has caused. Did I say that yet? Ugh, my brain is mush. Moving on. But seriously, the reason Nikki is screaming at Lily is because screaming at Victor does absolutely nothing. It is like screaming at a brick wall that occasionally grunts and tells you that you are wrong. Nikki knows deep down that Victor is the architect of her misery, but she cannot penetrate his armor. So she takes it out on Lily. Lily is the convenient scapegoat, the collateral damage in the endless, exhausting war that is Victor and Nikki's marriage. I was watching Nikki yell, and I could just see the exhaustion in her eyes. She is so tired of being betrayed by the man she loves, and my heart genuinely breaks for her, even while I am yelling at my screen for her to stop attacking Lily. It is a messy, unfiltered, emotional train wreck, and I am so deep in the lore that my grip on reality is slipping. And we have to talk about the deeper issues in their marriage, because this Chancellor mess is just the tip of the iceberg. Their relationship has been fractured for so long, basically because Victor refuses to listen to Nikki about anything that actually matters to her. Take her friendship with Jack Abbott, for example. Victor hates it, Victor tries to control it, and Victor continually punishes her for it. He has treated Nikki horribly for a very long time, and this latest stunt with Chancellor just proves that he is completely satisfied with his own destructive actions. He does not care who he hurts as long as he wins the game. It is straight up emotional abuse. And I am calling it right now, the villain arc is about to go nuclear, manifesting a total dumpster fire by the next update, because there is no way Nikki just takes this lying down forever. But wait, there is a physical component to this drama that is genuinely terrifying me. Send help. My soul has actually left my body because Nikki has been suffering from these mysterious, severe headaches. Yes, besties, headache. And in the soap world, we all know exactly what that means. A random headache is never just a headache. It is the prologue to a massive, life-altering medical crisis. Nikki is under so much stress between Victor's betrayals, the fight with Lily, and the secret she is carrying about Matt Clark being her biological son, that her body is literally shutting down. I am hyperventilating just thinking about it. Will this mystery illness finally be the thing that forces Victor to wake up and realize what he has done? Or will he just use it as another excuse to control her? I am literally shaking at the terrifying possibilities. I mean, think about the timing of all of this. Nikki is dealing with the trauma of finding out her son is a literal monster. She is secretly plotting with Jack Abbott. She is getting caught in compromising positions by Diane, and now Victor has ripped her beloved chancellor away and handed it to Lily Winters. The woman is carrying the weight of the entire world on her shoulders, and her brain is basically screaming for help. These headaches are a physical manifestation of Victor's toxicity. I am so invested in this medical storyline because it adds such a devastating layer of vulnerability to Nikki. She is fighting a war on all fronts, and her own body is turning against her. I am sitting here clutching my pearls, praying to the soap opera gods that Nikki survives this, because if anything happens to her, I will personally riot in the streets. Let's circle back to Lily for a second, because the cane of it all is still haunting my waking hours. Lily standing there, defending her choices, looking Nikki in the eye, and basically saying, don't hate the player, hate the game, and the game master, Victor. Lily is stepping into her power, and while I hate that it comes at Nikki's expense, I am also kind of living for CEO Lily making these ruthless corporate moves. Bringing Kane in to run the company is such a massive flex, but it also guarantees maximum drama. The Abbott-Winters-Newman corporate overlap is a tangled web of lies, deceit, and hostile takeovers, and I am eating it up with a spoon. But genuinely, the emotional toll this is taking on everyone involved is staggering. I feel like I need a licensed therapist just to process the trauma of these fictional characters. I am calling it right now, besties. This is the absolute catalyst for the ultimate Newman family implosion. Victor has pushed Nikki way too far this time. Between the Chancellor betrayal, the kidnapping plot, the constant disrespect regarding Jack, and now this impending mystery illness, the foundation of the Newman Empire is crumbling to dust. I am physically vibrating. My voice is hoarse from screaming at my television, and my charcoal mask has completely dried and cracked into a million pieces, much like Nikki's heart. I cannot even begin to predict what will happen next, but I know it is going to be an absolute bloodbath. I am logging off before my heart rate monitor alerts the authorities, but you better believe I will be back the second the next episode drops. Stay chaotic, my friends, because Genoa City is officially off the rails.